Biotech in South Dakota is very diverse. Oftentimes people think of agriculture, and that's true. We do a lot of biotech in agriculture, but what we have going on within the healthcare and the animal health sector is huge.
The breadth of biotechnology or biosciences in South Dakota, it's really got a fundamental foundation in agriculture. But as the state over the last several decades has not been satisfied with just being an agricultural production state, we want to capture value, value-added agriculture. So we don't only want to grow crops, and we want to capture the value by processing those crops. I think our ethanol industry is probably the best example of that interface between biosciences, using transgenic crops, transgenic corn or soybeans, and then processing them through biological processes to create something like ethanol.
I feel like we're a hidden gem because what we have going on here, people have no clue. And when I go around the nation and talk about this, I tell them things we're doing and the health systems that we have that are doing the research and the universities. And people are like, that's in South Dakota? Absolutely. So for me, that's very exciting to show off what we have and what we're doing.
My company is SD Biotherapeutics. We produce fully human antibodies as a therapeutic for people. We can produce these antibodies in the cows, and because they're the human version, people recognize them as being human when we put them into patients, and they don't reject them. The project that we're working on came to South Dakota primarily because the animals that make the human antibody were being transferred into recipients very close by in Sioux Center, Iowa. And in the wintertime, we actually had a hard time getting embryos by FedEx and UPS to the cows. And so we decided to bring the science closer to the cows rather than bringing the cows to the science. The entire platform was developed after we came to South Dakota. And so these are the most genetically engineered animals, frankly, in the world. And we were able to do all of that genetic engineering here in South Dakota. On top of that, we have been able to take the company now into clinical trials.
The thing is, not only is it growing now within our state, there's plenty of opportunity for growth because of the great things that we're doing here, because of the research, because of the researchers that we have in this state. People are noticing us.
There's tremendous and growing research activities at our state universities and colleges. And it's not just the public institutions. Augustana has been very involved in South Dakota Biotech Association, of course SDSU and USD, Dakota Wesleyan. They all have different roles. It might be undergraduate teaching and student experiential learning opportunities, or laboratory research or field research.
And that has helped also grow the Sanford research, the research conducted at Avera, the research conducted at Poet, and our smaller companies. So it feeds off itself.
I think South Dakota is a place where people will find that there is great opportunity, not only in the kinds of talent that we do attract, but also in being able to work with state government, local governments, being able to work with the academic institutions, which have really advanced tremendously in the opportunities, I think, for interaction between those institutions and private industry.
South Dakota Biotech is uniquely positioned to be able to help foster growth of the biosciences.
Fortunately, it's continued to grow and be an important group within the state of South Dakota.
The opportunity for growth in South Dakota for the biosciences is tremendous. We have a strong university system that is doing great research, and they're educating their students to be a great workforce for our companies. We have a fantastic state. The regulations are easy, we don't have taxes, and so companies are interested in coming here.